This is Gary Guyman with the Dominate the Day podcast. The purpose of this podcast is to help you get 1% better in your business, provide clarity, and give you some ideas that will help you grow your business. If you're ready to dominate the day, let's go.
Dominate the day, that's what we're about to do. If you don't want to dominate, then this podcast ain't for you. But if you are, then keep listening, cause every single damn day, the mission is to dominate. You already know we're here to dominate the day. So if you want to dominate every day, then let's go, it's time to grow. This is another episode of Dominate the Day.
Titan Tuesday, talking about leadership on this day. Leadership. And The Art of War is one of those books that produces an individual that some people say really didn't exist. Some people say it was a combination of a bunch of different people, but it's Sun Tzu. It's spelled S-U-N and then T-Z-U, Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu was a warrior. He basically kicked ass and took names. In The Art of War, there's a lot of different strategies to utilize when negotiating, when trying to take, new ground, trying to expand your business. Sun Tzu, in his leadership, utilized a lot of different principles of leadership. In fact, if you go and you check out John Maxwell, the 21 Unrefutable Laws of Leadership, like Sun Tzu utilized a large majority of those 21 laws. One of the biggest laws that Sun Tzu utilized was the law of the big mo, momentum. The law of the big mo, momentum. So the law of the big mo is this, like you create momentum because you've shown success in something, you've had success in something, and basically you just keep hitting that nail with that hammer over and over again to get on a bigger roll, to get on a bigger momentum. In sports, it's like, I always call it put your foot on their throat and step. Like you get them down, let's fucking pound them into the ground. But a lot of coaches, what they'll do is they get a lead by 10 points and then, we're going to slow it down. We're going to do something different than what got us here. No, that's not the law of the big mo. That's the way you lose games. The same thing in business. Like you have momentum, you get to a spot because of momentum, like you keep doing what got you there and working on improving it. Like when I coached, I believed in defense would create fast breaks, and those fast breaks would create points. If their defense was able to get back quick enough, then we'd run sets or a secondary break to get easy buckets, easy looks, wide open looks. And just because that worked 10, 15, 20 times and you developed a lead doesn't mean now we would start going into, isolation, open up the offense, and pass the ball around so everybody gets a touch bullshit. No, we'd continue with the fast break or secondary break to create and continue the momentum. It's like in your business, and you get a couple customers signed because you've done something over and over again. Like, keep pounding that freaking nail. Keep pounding it. And with momentum in leadership, like having people on your team see the momentum can be contagious for them to want to rise up and be the best that they can be. Momentum can create so many opportunities. And what Sun Tzu would do is from one battle to the next, because let's be honest, he was a warrior, and his leadership mainly was related to taking land, overcoming people, basically for the Ming Dynasty. His job was to gather more land, right? Kill more people, gather more land. And so they would go from one battle to the other, sometimes without even rest, but plugging in his battle strategy to where they would pin other countries or other people down and remove them from their resources, remove them from their water, remove them from their food. And it would make people submit and surrender. And he didn't back down from that, like hitting the nail on the head over and over and over again. So what momentous opportunities exist in your business related to sales, related to your team? What are those opportunities that work, but you give up on because you get ahead? Like, don't stop getting ahead. Continually get ahead. Hitting the hammer on the nail over and over again, it can be monotonous. It can get boring, and definitely you should look for ways to improve it. But, man, if it's working, keep doing it. We get away too much because, it's easy, it's not sexy, it's not the thing I want to do. Nah, bro. It's sexy when you make money. Very sexy. So do those things that work for you. Be consistent with those things that work for you. You'll definitely dominate the day.
Dominate the day, that's what we're about to do. If you don't wanna dominate, then this podcast ain't for you. But if you are, then keep listening, cause every single damn day, the mission is to dominate. You already know we're here to dominate the day. So if you wanna dominate every day, then let's go, it's time to grow. This is another episode of Dominate the Day.